Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Dragon Knight, who wanted the ReZEL in either my choice of colors or Zeta Gundam colors, and I just started experimenting with the color scheme on this, so I went with, put the white parts in dark metallic blue, and did everything else in like a combination of dark blue and purple. I think it came out okay. But ReZEL comes in at 600. I believe this is a 650. I believe it's level 2. Which, you know, it would be if it comes in at... You get the idea. Anyway, yeah. It's not bad. It has a lot of capabilities similar to the Zeta Gundam. Its rifle charges, which the Zeta doesn't, and but it is an E-Pack rifle. It has grenade launchers. It has both a beam saber and a beam bayonet, so... Yeah, in the long run, it is not super different from the Zeta, but it does hover, which does make a big difference. Later in this round, you might just see me kind of shifting back and forth a little bit, looking kind of restless. And, oh yeah, it also has a beam gun in its shield, which is very handy. But when I start doing that, what I have discovered is that with a lot of the lower cost, slower hover suits, there's a little bit, and especially the larger ones, there's a little bit of just like a dead zone, a shifting point when you change directions too much, where you just end up hesitating. And the ReZEL doesn't have that quite as much because it is smaller and faster, I guess. But it just feels better. It handles better to me than a lot of hover suits do. I had a long time before I felt, you know, comfortable with those, and some days I still don't. I think I'm getting better with them. It's still not great. But this one, I think I could get somewhere with if I stick with it. Because it feels pretty good. That was an XS Gundam that one of my teammates just shot down. I'm probably going to spend a lot of time trying to stalk that for the rest of the round, because I have this mostly set up for melee, because I really do like having the beam saber to beam bayonet combo like the Zeta Gundam does. And I know that the XS has very low melee defense by default, despite also being a general like I am. So I'm going to try and hunt it down and stab it a lot if I can. But it depends on, you know, as I recall, it spends a lot of time pretty well defended, so probably not going to get that done. Landed a shot there for 27-21. And this was kind of a mistake. This is something about the trenches map I don't like. If you are on one side of the base, the area around the base is not wide enough for you to get to the other side in just about anything. Imagine if you were in a Hildolfer, you could probably scoot under the wing and maybe make it. Gigon might be able to do that too. I didn't think to try. But yeah, just you can't get on to anything without jumping up on the walls of the trench or jumping, you know, over the base. So very difficult position to work from. Our base is being bombed, but I'm not really paying much of any attention to it for the reason that early base bombs I usually think are kind of a mistake. So I decided let's let them make the mistake, and since the rest of their team is a little bit separated, maybe we can capitalize. The degree to which we'd managed to, as I recall, is debatable, but we'll see how that goes. There's that XS that I've been trying to reach, because, like I said, low melee defense. And yeah, it was about this time that I think I realized how maneuverable this thing is. Because that was just a nice loop I made around the, you know, just a nice corner I turned back there when I was trying to come around the XS and attack from a different angle. And I will tell you that until I watched this in playback, I did not see that Zeku 1 I passed. I should have moved on after I got this locked down. I shouldn't have used up all my thrust, for one thing. I should have done a downswing sooner so I could work on the XS while I had it one-on-one. But the rest of the team is now on me, so I managed to surprise the XS with you know, a swing from slightly farther away than it thought I should be able to make. Did 6,500 damage. That'll probably earn me assist when it does drop dead. But yeah, there were 4 people on me, and there's nothing I could do. Meanwhile, the base bomb did go off, so at the moment it's 6865 to 12,009. The base bombing has worked out better for them than I kind of hoped it would, but I'm gonna, jump back in there because at least now with no base to defend, our team's attention isn't divided either. We can have an opportunity to divide their attention if we get in and bomb their base, which I believe we end up doing to make up this difference. And, late in the round, in this situation, I definitely would. So, grab the kill there. And I'm not sure what I'm thinking here. I was hoping I could just kind of ram them up against the wall and keep doing damage to them. I've been playing Hades lately, and Poseidon's Call is one of my favorites, so I was kind of hoping I could do the same thing and just keep running into them. Doesn't work that way, at least if I don't pull off and then, come back around. But here is the XS Gundam again, which knows its own melee pattern well enough to catch me off guard. I hit RXS, and I hopefully will send sorry, but at the moment, I was a little bit too busy trying to hit theirs and get it off of our team. So, XS is running away, which if I can fight it one-on-one, that'd be great. But it's kind of pulling back towards its other teammates, which is okay. Now it's not, so now, I have another chance hopefully. But yeah, it's doing a pretty good job of fending for itself, which XS Gundams don't always manage. Good, well-timed roll. But again, the only reason that, and that downswing just reached. I didn't think my Saber was going to make that. I think big shoulder pads are what did it in. But, I totally lost my train of thought, but I'm happy I made that kill. But yeah, just the bayonet is more useful than you think it could be, because for one thing, that nice linear stab can kind of reach things that would otherwise be difficult, and it kind of catches people off guard because of the distance it has. So you can get a lot of mileage out of that. Let's see, we are all dead, but the bomb, except for numbers 1 and 2, where the bomb's about to go off, and it did. And we're within a couple thousand points of it, so we might be able to win this. If not, at least we got close. So, I've said it before. I'd rather have a close loss than in some cases a runaway win. Just for one thing, I don't like posting runaway wins. But okay, there is that XS again, but it's got protection from a DJ SER, so. If I can get up, I can probably wreck up the SER a little bit, especially if somebody else is distracting it. Got it with the side swing, which also hit the XS, so, always good to get 2 for the price of 1 when you can. Tag that. Somebody else got the kill. The kill was gotten, though, and we did, with seconds to spare, manage to get the lead. And I just stabbed the XS again because I could, honestly. But we got it. We managed to pull back from a early, shortage, and it worked pretty well. Top assist and top diversions, which is the kind of thing you get when the entire team's staring at you and focusing fire on you. And that Delta Plus did a lot of good damage. I did pretty well, too, for only making 3 kills, 99,000, so yeah, I'm happy with that. Hope you enjoyed the round Dragon Knight, and that's going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. I actually just got the ReZEL model kit. I just kind of ordered a stack of things. Got the Zeta Plus Unicorn version because it's basically an A1 and C1 colors, which, will be good enough considering the price difference between that and the C1, which was a P Bandai that's out of print, and you know how that works. Yeah, got that, got the ReZEL, got the Gaplant TR5 Hyrule finally, and got the Bugu from Gundam The Origin just because it looked neat. So, and now I just need like a hand and shoulders and a neck and stuff so I can actually work on that. Still trying to get in touch with the physical therapy people, called them a couple of times and left messages, gonna do it again tomorrow.